My name is Chase Johnson. I'm from Denver, Colorado, and we have used C3 Group several times on some of our large loss commercials and our higher end residential for their appraisal services and their public adjusting services. Their knowledge of the market, of the ever-changing regulations, and their ability to create a very thorough estimate from an understanding of construction and the management of the project.
Happy Monday, Hail Stalkers. Lead meteorologist John Choquette here for our daily 12 p.m. hail forecast, as always sponsored by C3 Group and Merlin Law Group. Check out both of their pages in the description below, as you can with every single live video we do. So obviously last night was a pretty active one, especially by October standards, but when we were looking it up, the October 19th to 22nd time frame since 2015 has had an event somewhere in the United States. So 15, 16, 17, 18, and this year now seems to be continuing this kind of strange trend of just these couple days here in October. Not unusual for storms to happen in this, quote, second season here in October, especially in Texas. Somewhat unusual is potentially this very strong tornado that happened in the Dallas area. It's its own separate map. Yes, we are separating out wind maps, and that will be supplemented with more wind swaths that occurred last night. But the hail map here: Gainesville, Mansfield, Coppell, Texas, up to 3-inch hail. That was in Gainesville, and this is they're going to be fairly isolated hail in there. Again, this is a 3-star map. A lot of areas were impacted with 262,000 homes. However, in terms of the very large hail, there wasn't a whole ton of it within Gainesville. As mostly, I mean, you got some big hail that fell, but it didn't fall for very long, and there wasn't a lot of it. Meanwhile, this is what you would see in the Mansfield area. That was probably the best hail in terms of Dallas proper, or the Dallas Metroplex proper. Places like Granbury and Weatherford and all those towns, they seem to have a little bit better in the way of hail. The tornado was a much bigger story. I'm guessing it's probably going to be an F3 based on some of the videos and pictures I've seen this morning, but we'll just kind of see how this all comes together when a storm survey is done later today. We also had a 3-star map for Sand Springs, Drumright, and Seminole, Oklahoma. A lot of this happened in a pretty short time frame here, up to some baseball-sized hail, and about 21,000 homes impacted with this. These two pictures here, this picture and this picture, both in the Sand Springs area. So again, a 3-star map. I don't think this was a crazy storm by any means, but I do believe add a couple hits to maybe a roof that already had some damage to it, or just a new day of loss with, again, some just additional hits. I don't think this was going to be a big totaling out a bunch of homes level event, and you kind of might have to kind of look for it. You're going to Drumright or parts of Sand Springs or wherever it may be for some hail. But hey, you know what? It's October, and gotta take what you can get, especially when the fact that what triggered all these storms is a very powerful cold front. That pushed all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. We're getting some severe weather today along the Mississippi River Valley. However, there's no hail with that. So low hail chances today for your Monday. Moving forward to tomorrow, we do have a risk as the cold front continues to move towards about as far east as you can get here into North Carolina. Up to $half size hail possible with any storms that can stay isolated and strengthen quite a bit. So everywhere from about Raleigh down to Myrtle Beach, east to Cape Hatteras, all had a chance of seeing some storms in the afternoon tomorrow. Looking at that future radar, you can see a couple storms forming across southern North Carolina in the afternoon hours, and quickly winding down as everything shifts off the coast pretty quickly once we get to about sunset tomorrow evening. And that's really all we got for this whole week. There isn't a whole lot to talk about in terms of severe weather. This cold front was a nasty one, and it's going to push everything off the coast, and I think it'll take a little bit of a while before we can reload and maybe see another event or so going into the remainder of the year. I removed tropical check-in. There's nothing to talk about. I think we might be all said and done with 2019. Follow us here on Facebook, hit see first. That way you don't miss any of our posts. We went live last night and covered the storms in Dallas. I think it was 2 videos, mainly because in Oklahoma City my power went out for a little bit, and that kind of broke up the video a little bit. But if you need any help with a website or the app, especially if you haven't been on there in a little while, you can give us a call and we will happily set up a training for you, so that way you guys are squared away and don't have too much confusion about everything our website and our app have to offer. Give us a call right there at 855-334-4245. You need to set up a training, got any comments, questions, or concerns, or if you're just interested in Hailtrace, your first time watching us, welcome. And you can call us there for more details. You can also email us for more details, or you can visit our website and you can get details there as well. Follow us on Instagram and on Twitter as well. Simply type in @Hailtrace. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday. We'll see you again tomorrow like we do every single weekday at 12 p.m. I'm meteorologist John Choquette. Talk to you guys later.